Hi, Joanne here, coming to you from Nicaragua. Here I am at 58. I have lived many places. I have made money and I have lost money. And honestly, I have done almost everything wrong when it comes to planning for my retirement. I don't have a huge nest egg. I don't have a 401k or RRSPs. But here is what I do have. I have a two-step plan that includes keeping costs low and creating 7 passive or semi-passive income streams so that I can retire. And I want to share that with you. The traditional retirement age is 65, which gives me 7 years to get my ducks in a row. And let's just hope that those ducks don't waddle off midstream while I'm putting this together. My plan has 2 parts. First, keep my cost of living as low as possible. And number 2, create 7 income streams which are passive or semi-passive. Before I dive into this plan that I'm eager to share with you, I want to share with you a personal story. Later in her life, my Auntie Dot sat down with me and she said that the worst thing she ever did was to retire. And she gave me reasons for this. She said that even though her job wasn't like a big, important job, having a job gave her a sense of purpose. It gave her a reason to get out of bed in the morning. It gave her a daily structure. It gave her a weekly structure. She said that once she retired, that she lost that. And it wasn't long after that that she started having health problems. Now, I don't know if the two are related, but I don't want to take that chance. And I've thought about that conversation with my Auntie Dot a lot. So my idea of retirement is probably not the traditional idea of retirement. So my idea of retirement isn't the traditional go sit on the beach and enjoy the sunsets with a cocktail. I actually want to work for as long as I can, for as long as my body and my mind will allow me to. Not hard, grueling work, not work that I don't like, not work that I begrudge having to do, but work that gives me purpose and work that gives me joy and a way to express creativity. So with that said, let's get into my plan. Part 1. Keeping my costs down as low as possible. My cost of living, my daily cost of living, weekly, monthly. Currently, I live in a little casita. It's right over there in Nicaragua. Because it's in Nicaragua, I was able to buy a small casita for a very good price, and it needed a lot of work, but it allowed me to move in and to renovate it as I lived in there. Now, that's not for everybody, but it's come a long way. It's pretty comfortable now, and it'll just keep getting more comfortable once the renovations are completed. But I do not have a mortgage on this casita. It is completely paid off. So not having a mortgage payment automatically keeps my cost of living down. Number 2 is to have a vehicle that also does not have a payment and that has low maintenance costs and low costs for insurance. At the present time, I do not have a vehicle, but my plan is to purchase one soon, but to purchase it and have it paid off in a short amount of time so that when I go into my retirement years after age 65, that I will not have that payment to worry about every month. So that's it. That's step number 1. Keep cost of living down by not having a mortgage payment and by not having a car payment. That is section number 1. Now, section number 2 is creating income streams. And it's not really just about income. My goal is to have 7 income streams, which are passive or semi-passive. Currently, where I stand is I have 4. Right now, my most stable source of income is I am a teacher. I am an online teacher of English, and at times I work 10 hours a day, and at other times I work 3 hours a day. I have been busting my butt, paying off my casita, getting myself ready. The goal is to do that. I like to teach. I get a lot of purpose out of teaching. So I want to continue doing that. But in the future, I do not want to teach more than 3 hours a day. I think 3 hours a day gives me that structure, gets me out of bed, me a stable income stream. So I would like to continue doing that for as long as possible. Income stream number 2. 3 years ago, I built the very first pickleball court in Nicaragua. I rented out as a business, and for approximately half of the year, it brings in a little trickle of income, and for the other half of the year, it brings in a decent amount of income. Nothing I'm going to get rich off of, but it does bring in some income. But it also brings me more than that. Playing pickleball brings me a great deal of joy, and it also gives me a community. I have met a lot of people through pickleball that perhaps I wouldn't have met otherwise, and we get together to have fun. The purpose is having fun, and I just really love that. And income number 3, it is what you are seeing right now. In February of 2025, I started this YouTube channel. My goal is to become monetized on YouTube, so you can tell by the way I'm speaking. As of right now, September 2025, I am not monetized, but I am on my way there. To become monetized on YouTube, there are several thresholds that one must achieve before you can become monetized. And this is called Google AdSense, and there are 2 thresholds. One, you have to have a certain amount of subscribers, and the second one, you have to have a certain amount of watch time hours. I already have sufficient subscribers. I'm just working on those watch time hours, and so I'm on my journey for that. So that would be income stream number 3. Income stream number 4 also is already in play. It's very minimal, but when I do a video, I can put affiliate links down below, and I usually get a small commission for anything that sells through my links. And when somebody purchases through those links, it doesn't cost them anymore, but I get a small commission that it's not huge, but it does add up after a while. So those are my 4 passive or semi-passive forms of income. I am currently looking for 3 more. If you have any suggestions, please drop them in the comments below. But I'm actively doing research on several of them. So why 7? Why 7 income streams? So I've thought about this, and it's not that 7 is some sort of magical number. It is because I thought if I had 3 and half of them went away, that would probably really hurt me. If I had 5 and half of them went away, I'd still probably be hurting. But if I had 7 and half of them went away in the worst case scenario, then I would probably still be okay, or at least that's my train of thought. So this is why 7. None of these will make me rich. They will give me options, and they will give me stability going into my golden age. Now, these income streams are not just about income. They have a different criteria as well. They have to give me one of 5 things. Some of them give me more than one of these. So 1 is give me a sense of community, or 2, give me a sense of purpose, 3, bring me joy, give me an avenue to express creativity, and number 5, create opportunity to learn, to continue to learn. So let's take teaching. It gives me a sense of purpose. When I can see that somebody that comes to me and they can barely speak English, they can barely pronounce words, and when they leave me, they can have a whole conversation, and I feel like I've set them up for success. That gives me a great sense of purpose. Number two, the pickleball court. Like I said, it gives me community. It gives me a ton of joy. Yes, so that's the criteria that fulfills. Number three is the this community online, my YouTube channel. It is building a community, but I am learning so much. The learning curve for this has been straight up, and I don't think it's going to stop. I think I'm going to continue to learn as long as I have a YouTube channel. And what else? So, and creativity. Oh my goodness, I'm learning things about cameras, I'm learning things about storytelling, and yes, it's a great avenue for creativity. And then my affiliate marketing. So for this, I am trying new things. I'm trying new products. I am trying different things. I'm learning about different products. I'm learning about what the community would like to know about. So yeah, so this gives me an opportunity to learn as well. So those are my criteria, and those are really important because, again, I want to do this for as long as possible. I want these avenues of income to bring me more than just income. I want them to fulfill me in different ways. So that is how I envision my retirement. So not just sunsets and cocktails, although I'll take a few of those here and there. But going into my golden years with a sense of purpose, being connected to people, being connected to my community, sparking joy and creativity, and not be dependent on anybody, to continue to be as independent as possible. I would like to know what you think of this. Not everybody follows the same path in life like me. I did not set myself up in the traditional way for retirement, but I can tell you that this plan that I have, it doesn't scare me. It actually excites me. I'm excited about this chapter of my life and how I'm going to make it work. So what do you think? Do you think this is a good plan? Did this spark any ideas for you? Do you have a different plan other than the normal plan for retirement? So if you learned anything from this video and if you enjoyed my story, can you please give me a thumbs up? It costs you absolutely nothing and it helps me out a great deal with the algorithm.